My wife has already instructed me that you're no longer a principal. My players have already told me you're no longer a coach. But I can tell you one thing that I am happy about, I'm retired. Thank you, Jan, for those kind words. Mr. President, Dr. Walbert, Ms. Little, distinguished Hall of Fame honorees and members of the Arcadia and Beaver family, relatives and friends of everyone here. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you as a member of the Arcadia University Hall of Fame class of 2011. Today is also a special day for my wife and I. It is the 33rd birthday of my youngest son, Marcus. I must also let you know that my grandson, who will be carrying the football tonight for Perkins Valley, said, "Papa, aren't you coming to the game?" And I said, "I have something a little more important right now, Karan, but I'll see you later." I would be remiss if I didn't recognize certain people who helped me along the way. My wife of 43 years is here. Brenda, please stand up. I want to thank her for raising our 4 children while supporting me as I coached basketball for 28 years at the high school, junior college, and NCAA Division III college level. Thank you, dear. I love you. I want to thank Linda Detra. Where's Linda? Thank you, Linda. It was almost 22 years ago to the day, remember I was a history teacher, that you called me and asked me if I was interested in being men's basketball coach at Beaver College. We later met. I sat down with you and with Jan Walbert, and the rest is history. I remember that bus that turned right when it was supposed to go left. I remember the pink uniforms the players had to wear because they took them back to the dormitory and decided that they were going to wash them in hot water. And the scarlet off of the uniforms ran onto the uniform, the all-white uniform. I remember going to practice at Manor Junior College several miles from here and driving the van. My assistants can tell you that I hated to drive. Right, Luke? I remember Mike Giuliani, one of our earlier Hall of Fame inductees, dunking the basketball at Manor Junior College and smashing the backboard, turning it into 1,000 little pieces. Those were special years here. The beginning of my era at Beaver College. Thank you, Linda. Dr. Jan Walbert, thank you for thinking enough of me to hire me as your men's basketball coach in 1989. We had played golf together, and by the way, she is a good golfer, and I never had to worry. Thank you for sharing all of our experiences together, talking about our golf, talking about our basketball, and talking about the wonderful, wonderful institution known as Beaver College, now Arcadia University. I respect you and value our friendship. Thank you for always being there for me, my players, and the students of this great university. Thank you. Shirley Little. Wow. There's so much, Shirley, that I want to say. The thank you isn't enough as far as I'm concerned. We spent countless hours together talking and sharing our views on our players, the school, athletics, and especially basketball. You ushered Beaver College into the NCAA and raised our athletic program to newer heights. I always knew I could come to you with anything and you would listen and give me your thoughts. Cook Center is a marvelous athletic facility and a tribute to your hard work. Shirley can tell you that almost every day when they were building Cook Center, that I walked into it, I walked from one end to the other, measuring how big the basketball court would be. And finally, towards the end, I agreed with her that it was going to be the regulation length, 94 by 50. Thank you for making my time at Beaver College / Arcadia University the best. You really made the athletic program what it is today successful. Thank you. Special thanks to all my assistants during my coaching years at Beaver: Tony, Mook, Malcolm, Mike, Keith, Hosea, Chubby, just to name a few. They had to hear my pre-game, halftime, and post-game speeches and deal with my habits and superstitions. And I had a few. Thank you guys. We were successful because of your dedication and hard work. I am here not because of anything great that I did, but because of the young men who I coached here. We stressed education first, then basketball. We used basketball as a means to an end. That end was a college degree and a path to a successful career. I am very proud of these young men and the higher than 99% graduation rate they achieved during my tenure as basketball coach. I can still remember a conversation with Dr. Landman when she found out that I was going to not play one of my basketball players because he hadn't gone to class. Oh well, the next time there was class, he was there. Today my players are doctors, lawyers, dentists, physical therapists, athletic directors, CEOs and presidents of companies, coaches, bankers, teachers, and many other occupations. They are the reason I coached. As a coach, you are a father, mother, best friend, worst enemy, counselor, disciplinarian, teacher, and a role model for your players. Some of my players, as I was coaching during my tenure here, I went back to get my master's degree. And I was a stickler about going to class. So some of my coaches found out my schedule, some of my players found out my schedule and would show up right in front of my class to make sure that I was also on time. I wanted to give them what basketball and other athletic coaches had given to me: love, respect, loyalty, purpose, dedication, a work ethic, and humility. I always wanted to be a coach. I can never remember not wanting to coach. It wasn't about the money or the fame. It was about being involved with something that you love, basketball, and giving that to these young men. I'm still a basketball junkie. My wife and kids can tell you that I stay up late at night on it, watch ESPN. I've got the DirecTV, ESPN Full Court, and I diagram plays, and I'm still trying to figure out strategy. Once a coach, always a coach, my sons say. Basketball has been very good to me, and I hope that I've been good for basketball. Now I would like, just for all of my former players who are here, from Council Rock, from Montgomery County Community College, and from Beaver College, please stand. Thank you, guys. Love you all. In closing, I'll always remember and cherish my time as men's basketball coach at Beaver College. The word coach, wow, that means a lot to me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to represent this great institution of higher learning. Go Knights.